What up, world? R.I.C.H coming right back at you. Every now and then, a story comes along that deserves more than just a headline. It deserves respect. It deserves celebration. And it deserves to be shouted from the mountaintops. Today, I'm talking about Kodak Black. Yeah, the same Kodak Black you done seen trending for court cases. But this time, we talking about something much bigger. We talking about his heart, his character, his commitment to his people. This month, Kodak pulled up to the same housing projects that he grew up in, Golden Acres in Pompano Beach, and he paid the rent for all the residents. Not one, not two. Reports say that over 200 families may have been affected. He didn't call TMZ. He didn't bring a camera crew. He just did it quietly, respectfully, and from the bottom of his heart. Let's check out some footage of Kodak Black giving back to his neighborhood.
Paid everybody around. Yeah. Yeah. No, sir. We've been here all morning.
Because I lost my job in December, and I've been trying to.
No, for real, look, so we ain't, and we trying to make sure we gotta get, I know a couple people have been asking if they, like, how to make sure they confirm. That's what I'm gonna figure out tomorrow, but I know our, people that's part of our label, they went yesterday around 3 o'clock and paid it. That's all, we just trying to make sure people know, this is for you, okay? No problem.
Thank you.
No problem. He passed it out. We was here not too long ago.
Yeah, he literally just left like around an hour ago.
Yeah, we've been out here since like 4 o'clock yesterday.
My sister asked me, she was like, "There's something on your porch." I'm like, "No." She was like, "I don't know what that is." So I can explain it. So like, I want to really thank you and appreciate you. You do a lot for us out here, and this is really, really grateful to me and my family. Thank you.
Man, that's great. Thanks, Kodak Black. Thank you, man. Thanks, bro. That's a blessing, man. Thank you. Thank you.
I had to like take from people, so now that I'm blessed enough to give back, that's what I like to do and stuff like that. So we out here, we passing out AC units, helping install them and all that right now. Golden Acres, trust. Yeah. And we do it for the projects. We do it for the projects. The people relying on just enough cash to survive. You know what I'm saying? The projects. You know what I'm saying? Y'all understand how hard it is. Bendiciones. Hey, hey. Everything all right? Put it in there.
Lo voy a poner adentro.
Sí. Está bueno.
Thank you, Bobby.
Yeah. He said bendiciones.
Black helping families right here in Palm Beach County avoid eviction. He recently paid the rent for 28 families in West Palm. The funds cover payments for the rest of the year. He says he wants to help families enjoy the holidays as inflation has just taken a toll on most Americans.
And I'm just so very grateful that you're able to help these residents and prevent them from eviction. This is really a great thing.
We're trying to curb the housing crisis and shed light on it. And with him having such a huge platform, we're just showing people, even in the light of holidays coming up, you got to think about the people that are facing eviction every single month.
Now, before you write this off as some publicity stunt, let's be real. This is not new for Kodak. This man has been doing this. In 2021, Florida was burning up from summer heat. And what did Kodak do? He bought air conditioners for families in need out of his own pocket. In 2022, when a lot of people were facing eviction, guess who stepped in? Kodak. Quietly. No red carpet, no flicks. And let's not forget about Haiti, the land he comes from and people he's proud of. Thousands of cases of water sent. Not for a commercial, not for clout, for the culture and for the community. This is not some new storyline. This is who he is. A man who's seen hardship firsthand. Poverty, housing insecurity, limited options. And instead of just rapping about it, he's doing something about it. In his own words, and I quote, "I am truly blessed, and I have always had the mindset that my purpose is to bless others." Let that marinate for a second. Cause how many folks out here got millions and ain't doing nothing with it but showing off chains and cars? And that brings me to my point. Instead of buying your 8th car, you only drive once a year. Instead of buying chains that cost more than a black family's annual salary. What if?
Just what if?
Y'all poured some of that back into the communities that built you. If every successful rapper out here paid rent for just one community housing project, That is thousands of families with a head start. If every artist funded trade programs, after school centers, mental health awareness, we could change the trajectory of a whole generation. We love to post buy back the block, but are you feeding the block first? Are you giving people a chance to stand tall, to breathe easy, to live with dignity? Kodak Black is showing us that you can come from nothing and still give everything. And he is not perfect. Let's keep it real. He's had legal troubles. He's been locked up. He's made mistakes. But his generosity is a reflection of who he is at his core. In an interview in 2015, Kodak said, growing up, I only saw two options: sell drugs with a gun on my hip or rap. And he chose rap. And now he's using that platform to change lives. So while the world loves to judge, label, and dismiss, let's also acknowledge, let's celebrate. Let's lift up the fact that a young black man who beat the odds is doing for his community what our government, our city officials, and even some of our churches won't do. This story right here, it needs to be front page. Not the arrests, not the mugshots. The blessings, the generosity, the proof that success ain't just about what you gain, but what you give. For the Kodak Black, from one brother to another, I salute you. Not for music, not for the plaques, but for showing the world that real power. To the rest of the industry, y'all got money, y'all got ears. Question is, do you got heart? And as I always say, that's just my opinion. What's yours? Like, comment, subscribe, establish rich. I'll be back with another one. Peace.